Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Eador Masters of the Broken World with Wando Bondo. We're playing the White Wizard. Right, so last time we had an excellent battle with some Dark Druids. It was really fun, it was really challenging, and we got a Basilisk egg, and we got a couple little pieces of jewelry. We can't use Order of the Grandeur necklace because we need the Serpent Amulet for the initiative +1, so we can maybe give this to the warrior. Probably put that in the warehouse for now, and we'll get it to the warrior soon enough. But we could use, I don't think we need this item maintenance anymore. I'm definitely better off with 5 more hit points and +2 stamina. So now we have 54 hit points, that's not bad. A little bit of armor, a little bit of range defense. Definitely want to get this dragon shield that would give us 3 more range defense and 3 more defense and 2 more resistance, which would be pretty amazing. But for right now, we can't do anything. We need to start exploring with the warrior in the 5th ring in Rams, and we've already got one spot here, Demonologist, which is going to be a fun battle when we get over there, which hopefully the warrior will find a lot of locations, and then we'll be able to move over there pretty soon. The scout finished exploring Aranist 100%. And since we have this spider hunt, I think I want to be able to, if we're going to keep exploring in the forest, I think, for the scout. And since we just got this basilisk egg, and this, we have one more battle here to do with the vampires. We can't quite do the dragons yet. So we'll just bring this scout over here, and we're going to have to reconfigure our army anyway, because we're going to get our clerics very soon. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and start building towards the clerics. So now we only have this one citadel, which means we just have to get 2 more things. And so we only have to get the monastery, which is 1 shot, and the siege workshop, which is reduce the cost of army recruitment by 10%. I think we should do that one then first, because one of the next things I want to do is get that basilisk. So we're only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns away. If we do this right now, then we're only 1, and we'll get the monk. Since we already have all of our tier 2 units, we're going to have a basilisk, a spider, and 2 pegasi. Then we're not going to get guardsman's barracks. If we did get guardsman's barracks, it would take us several more turns, and I don't really want to do that. I don't think we need that. I don't think the guardsmen are really going to help us that much. They don't have as many hit points as a basilisk has. I think 35 to start with, and can maybe get up to 45. So that's pretty good. Not as much armor though, of course, but definitely basilisks, I think, are one of the strongest frontline units if we're talking about just tanky kind of things. We're going to get the monk because we're going to get that good karma. We definitely want the siege workshop so we can get this extra siege parameter by 3. So eventually we want to get this, which is going to take a little while, but hopefully before we march. We don't want to get stuck in a lot of sieges, so we want to have as much siege as possible. So that's that. And we're going to construct. We're going to keep constructing. I think we can't construct in Cloudy Hills. We have our stables in all of these places except for, I think we have stables here. We have stables here. We just need stables here. So let's just finish this stables here. And that way we'll have a roadway system that goes all the way around this way. So if we're over here, if we want to get over here, we can try to get back. Maybe we need another stables here, but we'll work on those stables there. Now we're going to start working on stables here after this, after that. And we don't need any guards. We already built our buildings. We don't have any illusionary battle. So we're done there. We're just going to bring our scout over to this crayfish sloughs, and we're going to trade off some units because we have to make room for 2 clerics coming in 5 turns. So we're going to drop off 3 units with the scout, and we're going to pick up the basilisk, and that'll leave us 2 open slots for 2 clerics, and we'll see how that's going to play out later. So we've got our warrior working, we've got our scout knows what to do. So here we're going to do the last thing is vampires, and hopefully I don't think we need to visit the stores. No. Oh, yes, we do. No, we need to do another resurrection. So we're going to take that other resurrection spell. And now we have all of our resurrection spells. We're all locked in on tier 3 spells. We can't do anything with those. But we're ready now to, we have 2 chances to take on, if the vampires kill 2 of our units, we can recover from that. I don't know if we're going to go first. Vampires go fast. We have initiative 7. I think they have initiative up to 8 or even 9. We can't sleep them, so that is not going to happen. We probably can't web them. As a matter of fact, we should just not even try that, I don't think. Phantom forms, though, would be good, because we can knock them down, weaken them down. So maybe one for ourselves too, or we can protect any unit with phantom form, and that will help us. And we could slow one down extra a little bit, but we're going to use mass slow if we can, if we get to go first. If we don't get to go first, then I don't know what exactly we're going to do. And probably another astral energy, or maybe even 2 astral energies, then we can heal more. So we're not going to need this many of these spells. I think more astral energies would help. And if any of them have 6 magic resist, which I don't think they do, I don't think any of them are going to have 6 magic resist. I think we're better off with the phantom forms and maybe more astral energy. We can do more healing quicker on something if we need to, or we could do more spider webs, but we have to do magic weapon on the spider when they run out, and then do more astral energy. So, and or maybe more hitting with the elves. We can attack more times with the elves. So, but probably just phantom form would be the best plan. So maybe one more phantom form. All right, and I think that's all we can do. So we've got our scout doing, we've got our exploring. We know that Belith is still sieging for about 6 more turns, and his warrior is getting some more units. So we don't have to worry about Belith right now. We already know what that's going to be like, and we've already built everything. We've already done this, so I think we're ready to go. All right, I would do up to 6 vampires. I won't do more than that. Hopefully it's like 5, but knowing our luck, it's probably 7 or 3, which, oh my God, 7. Of course. I don't think we can do 7. If we get to go first, we can do 7, and it's only about 50-50 chance. I think it's 6, 7, 8, or 9 is what they can do. So if we get to go first, we could win, but it would be a total guess. but we want something interesting, and I know everybody wants to see it, so this one might go into the outtakes. We'll see. Hopefully we get to go first, and that will change the whole equation. Yes, well, we get to go first, so I think we can do this. Okay, well, there's not much to think about then. We definitely need a line, though. Let's start making a line on this side. We're going to put all of our units in the back row. We don't want to have anyone in the front row. Spider right there. And this will give us some chances. We can try to kite them. Some of them we can kite with our units that way. And this will close the line. So we've got a really, oh, here we got this elf that needs a little bit of work here. But we need that spider right in the middle to web them as they come in. And the spider can, we can definitely change the lineup. We'll just leave that spider right in the front right here. What if all of them are on this side? We won't be able to shoot that far. We definitely need something like this. And something like this. And we can close the line here with the swordsman and the Pegasi. Or we can close the line like this. Now we've got a line. But actually, yeah, this isn't too bad. Maybe this is what we want. Not really. We're going to somehow close the line at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to come in pretty quick anyway still, but we can start to knock them down a little bit and weaken them down a little bit, and we can start to close the line a little bit. Maybe we should just keep the line tight and just wait for them to come in and kite them around, so anything on this side won't matter. We'll just kill everything on this side and then we'll work on everything on this side. Because right now it's going to be hard for us to close the line, and if they bust through the line, then they'll just sweep through and start killing everything, and we don't want that. And they'll still go about 1, 2, 3, so we need to be ready to web, and we don't want to lose our spider. Definitely want these swordsmen a little bit closer to the middle, I think. That spider. And they can fly. This might be better. Then again, that's going to be hard. I mean, we've got to be able to close the line. Right, so we can move the swordsman up. We can move the spider up 1 and web anything over here. Then we can close the line with the swordsman, and so we'll have a pretty good line, and the spider will be back here. And that will give us our we got 2 heavy hitters here and 1 heavy hitter on this other side. We can always switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can always move this Pegasus over there, and technically we still have a closed line right here. So we can move 3 units for hit and runs once we close the line right here. So that's good. I think this is the best we can do. Alright, how much magic resist do they have? 8. So we can mass slow for 6 plus 10 minus, and then plus 3 more pierce through is 19. So we can slow them for about 10 turns, and we just have to kill them after that. So we have to do slow first. And we can, I guess we will haste 1 Pegasus. Okay, how far can they move now? I think 2 spaces. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. So they can 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So they're going to come, and we need to start killing them now. Let's start attacking. We'll kill 1 or 2. We'll let them come on this side. These vampires are farther away. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we got more time. We need to kill these vampires here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's haste our strongest hitter here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I wasn't counting before. Then we're probably better off attacking here and moving back than trying to attack here. Then we could only move back 2. Then it will come and attack us again, and then it'll hit us pretty hard. We don't want to take that hit. We're better off attacking here. And coming back. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and doing the same thing here. So let's do a haste here. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Ooh, that one took a lot more damage. Okay. It's alright though. Alright, let's close the line. Close the line. And they're gonna come. We're going to close the line here. We definitely don't want to lose our spider. So I think we gotta close the line here, and we'll close the line here. And we'll turn our hero. I can't do anything with this Pegasus right now. And here, I don't think we can do anything there either. We could move forward and shoot, but I think we're going to shoot this one when it comes. And then when this one comes, we'll probably kill this one, and this one can come and hit this swordsman, and this one can come and hit the swordsman, and we'll try to web them and take them out, and we'll have this one hopefully dead by then. Hopefully we'll kill these 2. We'll take this hit by this vampire somehow, some way, and we'll work on killing this vampire. So we'll kill these first 3, then the other 4 will be split up. Then we'll just bring them in slow and steady, or we'll web some of them, and hopefully they'll come straight forward, and we'll try to lure them back that way. And we'll see how it goes. think that makes sense. All right, I think that's where we're at. Okay, they're kind of moving towards this middle here, and these three are kind of moving this way. So if we maybe we can kite some of them. Maybe we can kite this one backwards. It hits for 26, and we have 26. So we have to go here, get the heal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we can bring this one back, or we can make one of these other ones come back. We could try to go, we could try to make this one come all the way back, which that might be the best plan. We really need to do something up here in the front. This is going to be pretty hard. Okay, well, let's start with this one. May kill, probably not a kill, but we can kill the one. We should also try to kill this one, because these two can't hit us right away. We can make one of them go back. I think that is the best plan, and maybe we could even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could haste this Pegasus back to there, make this one come back, and then this one will be dead, and then we'll only have this one. This one will be dead, and we'll web these two with the spider, and we'll take the one hit from 24 damage. Yeah, we'll take the one hit. Wow. Then hopefully, wow, that's going to be tough. Okay, and then we can bring this back. Or we can try to, we don't know if we're going to get killed, but we don't have a lot more options. Definitely want to kill one of these. Well, let's do that. Then we can kill this one. Right. Should we get a haste first and then try to come back here? Then we would get a bigger hit. Maybe we can either get that hit back that way. Okay, let's start. Whoops. Let's try to do that haste. And maybe go make one of them go backwards. But I think it's going to come and attack that spider. It just almost seems for sure. We could just kill that one. Web these two. Kill this one. Because we definitely can kill this one. Especially with the double shot. And then we would just have this one vampire we'd have to deal with. So we can web these two. And we could actually hit and run on these two and let this one come and hit us, and these other two can't do anything yet to us. If we just kill this vampire, boom. Because I don't think we can make this vampire go backwards. So let's just kill this vampire and get that one gone. Boom. And move back. Can't close the line, but they can't fly behind us, so it doesn't matter. This one will come in and get hit. We have to do... So we've got to kill this one. Okay, so it's a May kill, but not even a guaranteed kill. 11 to 18 because we're not far enough away, but we've got a smite evil. If we don't kill it, we're going to be in trouble. Alright, that's a good news. So now we can haste this Pegasus and put it back here. And then we can only take one hit from this vampire here. This vampire can't get to us, this vampire can't get to us, can't get to us, can't get to us. So it's only this one. This one will go back. It can't attack anything else, so I think it will go back. And this vampire, okay, so we know that this Pegasus needs to go. Well, we don't know yet. Alright, so we want to get a heal on that Pegasus. But we've used up all of our elves. We've got the spider now. So it's time to do the spider. We're going to do a web 2 turns. And we're going to do an astral energy and do a web for 2 turns. So now we'll only have this vampire and this vampire coming out. Hopefully we'll be able to kill. So we've already used this one. So we're going to attack here once and then move away. We don't get a counterattack, and we'll just move back maybe even farther so we can get a better running start. And here, same thing, but we need to come here first. How many spaces can we move? 6 out of 7. We've already attacked, so we can't do anything there. We could come all the way back over here and get a really good running start at something, but I think we're going to end up wanting to hit one of these two guys, so I think let's get our heal and move back as far as we can. And then that's the best we can do. So we've got these 2 vampires stuck. We're going to finish off these 3 somehow. Next time, pull this one back, and then we're going to have to close the line and deal with this other one. We'll run away with this. Pegasus is going to take a big hit right here, 26 damage. But that's not that bad, and that will take this vampire out of the battle. This vampire is mostly out of the battle. These 2 are out of the battle. We need to deal with this one, and we're going to kill these 2. So we're going to use up all of our shots with our elves, take this one out, attack, attack, attack. We're going to attack, attack, and kill one of these somehow. So we need to, yeah, okay, we need to, okay. This spider is going to take a hit from this vampire, I think. We should have probably tried to do something else. We couldn't have, though. We had to web these 2. So that's pretty tough. All right. Okay, well, I think that's all we can do. We already went with the hero. And it's Pegasus. We want to get this swordsman into the battle. So let's get that swordsman into the battle. And we don't want to bring this swordsman in because then this vampire will come back and try maybe come and attack that swordsman. We want that vampire to come back and attack this Pegasus. All right, I think that's all we can do. I think that's all we can do. Oops. Can't move farther away to get a bigger charge ability because we want that maximum charge on when we do our hits. So, okay, spider, wham. Okay, good. Ooh, that's a big hit. Jesus, that's a big one. Okay, good. 2 of them went back, so that's really nice. That is a nice thing. I guess they're smelling the blood of pain coming out right there. So we can take as many hits on this thing as we want to. Bang. And bang. Definitely want to kill this vampire here while it's in the web. Alright. And move back and get the biggest hits we can again, because those hits got to be as big as possible. We still need to move this one. Alright, then there's a May kill. We can also come and attack here. Let's start by moving the spider back and webbing. Alright, let's move in the swordsman and try to take out this vampire, which is not happening. It's on the hill. It's got 9. Let's do 5 to 12 on this vampire then. Then we can attack here. That's probably a kill. Boom. And we'll move back as far as we can. Let's move back to here. Maybe we're going to get a heal first. We got to see how these Pegasi are going to do. And I guess we're going to move back as far as we can here, which is about right there. Well, we might want to get a heal from this side, so we don't know yet. This vampire is stuck for 2 more turns, so let's try to attack this other vampire. Try to kill that other vampire. And don't know. This vampire can only attack our swordsman. It's not going to be able to do too much to us anyway. Let's try to get... I think we can kill it the next time here. 26 damage, only has 19, has 9 defense though. But we still have Smite Evil, even if we're not going to get... Actually, maybe this Pegasus here, is it still hasted? Yes, 7 turns. Haste for 2 more turns. So we should probably do this Pegasus then here. That will be a kill. And back as far as we can go, which I guess will be around here. I want to do that spider once. If we lose that spider, we're in big trouble. We gotta keep that spider going. Okay, we've got to move this Pegasus away. We've got to move this Pegasus away. And this vampire stuck for 2 more turns. Do we have any heals? No, can't use our fairies. Yeah, these Pegasi are pretty good because of that. They can kite things around. That is really something great. That's one of their strengths for sure. But you never know. That's always iffy. You never know what you're going to be able to do because... But it did work out. That was a pretty strong battle. That was a pretty tough battle, but I think we got it under control now. Now we're just going to move back a little bit maybe, and we're just going to finish off this vampire. These swordsmen aren't doing anything for us. These Pegasi are really strong. They have that charge ability plus the smite evil. That's just killing these vampires. But these vampires are tough. 91 hit points, 25 hit, damage, defense, 8 and 6, 8 resistance. Still in the mass slow for 9 turns. That's good. This battle was a quick battle that's just going to happen or it's not going to happen. Alright, I think that's it. We've already gone with the hero. The fairies don't have any more shots right now. The elves can't go. They're all shot out. Alright. It's time to... Let's, what can we do? Who can we hit? Alright, so we should probably... If we leave this vampire here and just web it again, then our swordsman, this vampire can hit this swordsman once, this vampire can hit this swordsman once, but that's it. They can't hit anything else. We can move our swordsman back. We can move this swordsman back and this swordsman back. So we can web this vampire and almost kill it, and then we can probably web these last two. So we need more webs. We're going to take a hit or so from the vampires, but best thing to do is more webs. We'll just web this vampire. Now it's stuck for 3 turns. I'm going to start attacking these other vampires. Let's haste this elf. We can move forward and start hitting these other vampires. And we'll take this hit right here, which is going to be probably pretty big. Boom. And back. It wasn't too bad. We'll take this one. Okay, right here. Boom. And back. Okay, so that's good right there. That's even better because now this vampire can only attack this swordsman who has 16, 8 defense and 8 parry, which, we're only going to take 8 damage. That's not going to be that much. We're going to definitely survive that, and the battle is pretty much over. Okay, that's enough there. And this vampire is stuck for 3 turns. This one will come in, and we'll web that one, kill this one, and that should be it. And we already used our hero, I believe. So we might as well take a hit here. How many spaces? 7? Okay. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and get out of the way. We just don't want to kill that vampire. I want to get farther back so we can have a better hit and run. And we don't have any heals with our fairies. We've used up all the shots with our elves. And we've gone with the hero. And this Pegasus is gone. This Pegasus is gone. This Pegasus is gone. This Pegasus is gone. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Alright, what are we going to do here? Let's finish off this vampire. Come back. We're going to heal here. We're going to heal here. We're going to finish off this vampire. Not exactly. It's stuck for 2 more turns. Let's get the spider up here and web this other vampire. And just start working on that vampire since this one is still stuck for 2 more turns. Can we heal? No. We're just going to leave this Pegasus for right now. We could do a will kill here, but I want to get that spider with a little bit more. I want to level up that spider. Okay. Probably not going to get a lot of damage here. These elves are pretty tired. They're hitting for 13. That's not bad, but they don't have a lot of stamina. And did we go with our hero? No. So we can astral energy here and do a heal. And we can wait. I think that's good. Alright, let's get a kill with the spider. No, we're not going to get a kill with the spider. Wow. Alright, astral energy. Oh boy, now we did it. Now we have to kill this one. Alright, let's try to get a medal for this other Pegasus, or just try to get a kill. But we need to heal first. And I think everybody's healed all the way up. Let's just move around and get some extra morale for our elves. Who's got the most morale here? 17, 24. Wow. Can't get this one there. Let's get this druid over there. We don't need the morale for our swordsman. Oh well. And maybe... Oh, we have to have a kill. I thought this one could move over there. It could. 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we don't know if it can kill now. You know, this Pegasus still can move 5 spaces. So we'll move out. We'll move here. And then we'll try to kill it. And we can't kill it there. We'll move here. And we still wouldn't be able to kill it. So that's that. Unless we did something else here. Okay. Well, then that is the plan. And we're done. Alright, 7 vampires down. I think that's the most vampires you can get. And that was a tough battle. They were really swarming us. If we didn't go first, we would have got wiped out. There's no question. 105 gold, 52 gems. Alright. We definitely want this counterattack attack. We want that one more attack coming up. We can't take necromancy. And don't really want leadership. I want that, even though 3 more morale would give us 1 more attack. I really want that siege, though. I think I want the one with the siege. But for right now, we're going to do offensive tactics then. Alright, do we want more movement or we want more resistance? Definitely more resistance. We want survivability. Okay, here with the swordsman, I think just range defense. 1 more attack and 1 more defense. I don't think it's going to do much for ourselves. You know, it's nice and that is pretty good. But we want survivability. Alright, so this Pegasus level 24, we definitely want more defense. We may end up in a little bit of melee when kiting around and whatnot. Okay, so first aid, we can heal a tiny bit while resting, which we don't have that skill. Or we can have another forest druid with a forest maiden skill, and I think that's what we want because that could help us against some things. So between these two, I think that, but we wanted that extra range. So we're level 10. We wanted that extra range. We never got it yet. We really want that. Definitely more attack. We've already got 15 stamina. Probably the 1 more morale, but no, let's do stamina. And then if we get dragon form, we can use this swordsman to get a dragon and we'll have more stamina. And here, do we want counterattack or more morale? You know, that one more morale might get us one more damage. And the counterattack, we're not going to be doing counterattack. We're just not going to be. And we don't want, so this Pegasus did get another medal, but we want attack. We don't want defense. So we're going to refuse that. Spider, we want defense. Ooh, that's kind of a good thing right there. Because we definitely got in battle right there, and I don't think there's anything else we can get for a spider, so we might as well get defense, and it needs defense. It only has 2, so we definitely want to be able to hold up, because this spider is going to have to be in the front line. When we have 3 elves, we need that defense, so maybe that's what we'll work on for that spider is defense. Range defense or attack? Well, we're not going to be in melee with this elf, that's for sure, so range defense. And we finally get a staff. Spell power +3. Ooh, that's really not something that we really wanted that much, because we didn't really want a two-handed item, and spell power is not really that great. I'd really rather have something else. But it is an item we can use, and it is pretty good, and we may use it. I don't know. 543 gold, 34 gems. Not bad. Titan Fortress, excellent. Continue exploring. That's what we want. The deputy of the province of Crayfish Sloughs informs you that a hero known as the Harpy Hunter has turned up in their lands. He beheaded the chief harpy witch, who had often kidnapped children in the province. The locals arranged a festival to honor the victor, but their happiness did not last for long. A flock of harpies came flying in, demanding the head of the Harpy Hunter and 10 babies to boot. If the people refused, the harpies threatened the province with a slaughter. Crayfish Sloughs, that's where we're at. Let them attack if they dare. Okay, well, I guess we have to fight this battle now. Alright, well, harpies are coming. Well, we can put the spider on a hill, but I don't think that's going to help us. Okay, so we've got a mess over here. Let's put these elves. We'll put the hero here. We'll put the fairies in the back row. We'll put the elves in the middle row. And this looks pretty good. I think we'll just try to kill them as they come in. Alright. We'll put our heaviest hitters in the middle and see what happens. Oh, there's like 4 of them. How far do they fly? Pretty far, though. Well, let's just make it simple. Mass slow. And see if we can't shoot them. I don't think we can. Spider on the hill. They can't get to us this time. Try to move forward. Will kill. Oops. Gotta haste first. Gotta haste first. Gotta haste first. Alright, move back. Alright, let's do a haste on this other Pegasus. Can we kill this one? Wow, we could probably even kill this. Alright, we shot here, we shot here. Can't shoot there. And we already went here. Here's a will kill. And here's a will kill. So that's that. Alright, 4 harpies down, 34 gold. Not much there. Alright, in jubilation, the people of the province of Crayfish Sloughs give a festive banquet. Excellent. Alright, how many? 6 more turns. Okay, we're coming over there next time, so that's the next plan. Well, this episode went on long enough. That was an excellent battle. We're going to have to figure out if we want to use our staff next time and figure out what the best thing for us is. And we have to reconfigure our army and move forward. So I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next time, be well.